Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Civilization series. So let's continue our journey in the building of the Empire of Egypt. Straight away we need to go to the next turn, and as you can see our unit here is quite damaged. That's because we had I think we had a crack at the barbarian camp there, and it didn't really work out too well for us. What happened was there were more units, barbarian units around than I anticipated, which left us in a bit of a pickle. But nonetheless, we're here. We didn't lose the unit, which is really important to remember. And we can move on from this. We can just bring them back towards our town, and once they're there, we'll heal them up and then go out scouting again. What have we got here? They want cotton. Okay. Is there any cotton around that I can get easily? I don't think so. Let's have a little look around. Just let's check see if anyone got cotton first of all. Alright, so no. There Quebec has spices, Ragusa had furs, I believe. What do these guys have? Let's see. They got no luxury resources at the moment. What about St. Petersburg? What do they have going? They've got gold, but it's not what we need. Yeah, you can see that they've got the gold there. They've also got marble, which I'm quite jealous of. I would like to have some marble going. Obviously not in that position yet. Once we've got mining, which I believe we're researching. Let me just check that. Well, not quite yet. But once we research mining, we should be able to jump on that. Maybe I've already researched it. I can't remember. We'll check once the wheel's been finished in 4 turns. Right, Almaty. No, they got furs as well. Not sure how easy cotton's gonna be to get. Looking at this area here. Do they have anything here? The Aztecs. They got a lot of gold. But no, they've got no cotton. So there's not really anything I can do about that. For now, anyway. Right, so a couple of people have entered the classical era. I'm not sure if I'm there yet. I don't think so. Can't really tell. Right, so my score is about on par with Russia right now. And considering they've got, I believe they've got multiple towns. They might not, they might just have one, but I'm under the impression they have more than one. We're doing well. And as you can see here, we can adopt a next social policy. So what is it that we can do? I adopted that for the barbarian units, killing those, and we didn't really get anywhere with it. We don't really need to go for that just yet. Legalism. Culture building in your first cities. Yeah, we could go with that. I'm considering it. 1 culture in every city. Rapid expansion is what it says there. What do we get there? Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with legalism. And boom, it is done. So we got that, which is good. And we can move on to our next turn. Right, so a couple of people are entering, well, a lot of people are entering the classical era now, which I'm still not sure if we are in classical era or not. Either way, it doesn't matter, our score is fine. So we've moved our units back into our land, and now that they're here, we'll just fortify the area. We'll fortify the units and get them healed up again. And once that's happened, we can think about scouting out again. Things like this barbarian camp up there. Ooh, we can get the ivory from that elephant. That's definitely something I want to do. I'm not going to do it straight away because I know the second I move them there, those pesky barbarians are going to come and take my workers. So we're not going to deal with that just yet. Can I do anything with the horses? I cannot remember. We can make it. We'll see. We'll see what the options are. We'll have to wait for next turn for that. But right, so my units. We can just fortify unit, and now they'll just stay there for a couple of turns. We won't be able to move them or anything, but they'll heal up, which is fine. Also, just noticed, actually, we one turn away from getting the archers. Once we've got those, we can probably pretty easily take that camp and possibly move back over to that one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's get this going here. Alright, so you can see that the unit healed for the turn, which is nice. It's very nice. Alright, the wheel. Okay. We can get a war chariot, a water mill, and construct a road. Roads are useful when you've got more than one town, and it just makes movement so much more effective and efficient. You can move across a lot more tiles in one move than if you didn't have them. So it's definitely something you want to get done. But that's something from we got some more towns around. Not in any rush at all to get that now, just yet.
Only one military.
Right, okay. I'm aware of all of this stuff. Thank you very much. Okay. What would be good to get? Ah, mathematics. I definitely want to go for mathematics because once we've got mathematics down, it means if we take over a town, let's say we take over Quebec or Ragusa, either, it doesn't matter. Just as an example, if we take one of those, to begin with, they'll be really unhappy. Really unhappy, and that means nothing's going to get done in those towns, pretty much. The production rate will be almost minimal, almost non-existent, and that's not what we're after. So, by having mathematics, we can construct, as you can see here, the courthouse. And that will stop the city being unhappy. And it's so vital to be able to build that. Without, you'll just be struggling for a while. And I'm really happy that you can start building them so early on, because otherwise you'd be in a bit of a struggle. Right, so what can we do here? We can make a pasture. Yep, we're going to do that and have the horses down. Archers, we're going to move over this way. Maybe if we put them there. I don't know if they're in range. We'll be able to check in a moment. Maybe they need to be on the square the elephant's at. My warrior unit is just healing, and we'll let it do that. So what can we build? What can we build? I think we'll be able to build the circus once the horses are done. I believe that's the case. We have a lot of happiness. That's actually really good. So with that, I think we could build a settler. It's going to take 9 turns, and whilst we're building that, whilst we're developing a settler, the city will not grow. So for 9 turns, we're not going to expand. But once we've got the settlers, just like before, we can move them around and place down the settlers where we want them to construct a town. So I'm having a look around, and I think, I don't know, I would like to get one up here by the Old Faithful, but considering the rate of expansion of St. Petersburg, I don't think it's that likely. I do not think it's that likely. So, just having a look around, I'm not sure yet where it would be nice. Oh, I think I did say I was going to put one on the coast here. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to go with trying to get into the area near Russia. And I think if I did that anyway, they'd get unhappy with me. So we're going to avoid that. On this tile there, where the sheep are, that's where I'm going to place it. And it shouldn't be too bad an area to have it. But it's really good to have coastal cities as well as ones inland. The coastal ones are where you can get your, I don't know, your boats and all of that. And as I've said before, I'm pretty sure, they are really good in the mid-game, I guess. The mid-game for taking cities that are on the coast. Really powerful. I very much value them. Okay, so if we move these guys there, are they in? They are in range indeed. Okay, so we can attack this barbarian camp. Oh, we've done a fair bit of damage. 4's not bad. So I think it will take a couple of turns and we'll get that done. We'll take that camp. I think you just get a bit of gold for taking it. So nothing incredible. But hey, it is something nonetheless. And then afterwards we'll maneuver them down that way. What's the city-state message? Right, attacking barbarians. Unfortunately, I can't actually see the barbarian camp in question. I'm assuming it's over this area somewhere. Eventually that will get taken out once it's uncovered. I'm sure me or one of the other city-states will have a good go at that. Right, so people with the pointiest sticks. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm assuming it's to do with military. Quite far down the list. Not that surprised considering I've only got 2 units and pretty basic units at that. Alright, so we can... They've moved out, they've spawned a unit there, so we'll just head on and attack them. I don't think they'll be able to come and attack me whilst I'm there. I'm not sure what their movement's going to be like. If they can attack me, I don't know if they'll take me out. I think we should be fine. But just in case, we're going to edge this unit closer to the archers anyway. How long is this going to take? Right, so it's going to take 4 more turns for that to be built. And I'm pretty sure, once we've done that, we can build a circus. So that's definitely something I want to do. Oh! Golden Age has dawned, which is very nice. It really boosts the output of gold and production and all of that in your towns. It's very good to be in a Golden Age. And as you can see up here, it's going to take 10 more turns. Right here, it's telling us what it's going to do. At least, okay, so it really boosts the output of gold. It's not doubled, which I originally thought it was, but it's not. 20% production increase. That's also good. It's also good indeed. I wonder if that's going to take less time. No, I don't think it is. I think the increase in production is for building things there, like the settlers or whatever. Either way, being in a golden age is very good for us. So we're up to 12 gold per turn whilst that's happening. Hopefully this will just take out that unit completely. Not quite, but there you go. So we're going to flank these around like that. And I think we'll pretty easily be able to take out that barbarian camp now, especially with 2 units hanging about. These Aztecs are a little bit pesky, but what they're gonna do. Right, so this one barbarian guy, he might take out a couple of my soldiers, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna take him, and there we go. I think we get culture and things, don't we, for taking out barbarian unit? Let's just check. 25% combat bonus. Notification when one is in territory. Gain a culture for the empire from each barbarian killed. Right, so it doesn't add onto my culture per turn. It just adds to that number there. We're really quickly getting towards another social policy here, which is very nice. Means I'm going to be able to get a lot done quite early, I think. You'll see that in the later stages of the game, it can take quite a while to get your policies in, because the number that it requires, you know, goes up into the thousands. So that's why I really like getting a lot of culture per turn, because it allows us to advance faster. By building a lot of the culture buildings, you also get extra benefits with that. Things like you'll get increased happiness depending on what the building is, increased money per turn, or gold per turn, and over here increased science per turn. So if whatever your focus really is, I think having high culture per turn is still the best way to go about it. But hey, that's just me. That's how I like to do things. So that's how I'm going to continue doing them, I guess. Now this warrior unit, it can go in 1 turn, so we'll probably do that. But we could just safely use the archer unit to do it. And now we can move in our warrior unit without taking any damage. And the camp is gone, cleared. Okay, 30 gold. Not too shabby, not too shabby for the early stages of the game. I reckon then we're definitely going to go for that second camp. for sure. With the 2 units, we just harass them down with the archers, and then in go the warriors. So, I'm very happy with that. Right, unit promotion. What can we have here? Combat strength on rough terrain, or on open terrain. Let me see here. Alright, so what? No hills, forest, or jungle. We'll go with this one, with the bonus for flatlands, because I'm hoping to place the unit on this tile there, and they'll be arranged to attack the encampment, and we'll get, because that's just a flat plains, we'll be able to get the bonus for that. That's my plan for this. Whether it actually goes down that way we'll see. I have high hopes. I have high hopes indeed. We're really quickly approaching our settlers being finished. So once that's done, we can plop down a new town, and I'm pretty much looking forward to that. That'll be really nice. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Alright, these guys. So they finished building this. That should mean then that in the next turn we can build the circus, and if that's the case, then hey, we're in business. Right, I do want to build another wine plantation there, but considering we've already got one, I'm tempted to do the elephant camp. However, what we could do is what we could use is a bit of gold, and that means if we just make a trading post, that will give us a bit of extra gold per turn. Not much, but when you have a fair few of the trading posts, it all adds up. So my plan is just to build some of those around, and that will increase their gold per turn and really allow us to, I don't know, advance that bit quicker. If we're in trouble, for example, we can just instant buy a, I don't know, a warrior unit. Or we have, say we get to a point where we have, I don't know, 1,000 gold. We can straight up buy a I don't know what they call it, a building or something, like a circus or a coliseum. We can just straight up build it and skip all the waiting. Right, what's this then? My disagreements with Genghis Khan have become too much to bear. Right. So Russia basically already wants to start the wars. I'm not really in any position to try it, I don't think. I don't know. I'm tempted to see what happens if we go after Genghis Khan together. Because I've never really done one of these where I've had, I don't know, a friendship, an ally. So I'm considering doing this with Russia, seeing if we can have an ally with Russia for that throughout the game and be friendly with them. See, I don't know. I don't want to become on the bad side of Russia, and I don't know if I click sorry we have no interest. I don't know if that will put a bad feud between us. I'm also tempted to do the option of 10 turns to prepare. But what happens if I break that promise? I'm not sure. You know what? I think we're going to risk it. Wonderful. Okay, so 10 turns to prepare. So what I am going to do, once we've got these settlers done, I'm not going to go for the, what was it, the circus, I believe I said? I'm not going to go for that. Instead, we're going to build another unit. And I think we can build horsemen or something to that nature. We've got 4 horses. So we're going to do that. And I guess go to war with Genghis Khan. Alright, so he's totally unsuspecting right now. We'll keep it that way for now. Yeah, so we're starting to maneuver our settlers down, which is great. We're going to move them onto that tile, like I said. So we need to choose production. War Chariots has 7 strength, Archer 6 strength. Okay, so we'll build a war chariot. It's going to take 6 turns. Not too bad. Let's get our archers closer to this barbarian camp that I was talking about. And our social policy. Alright, what can we get? A great general appears outside the capital. What do I want to build? I think that's still good. Warrior code is good, but I think right now I'm gonna go with the monarchy. It'll increase our gold, decrease unhappiness, or increase our happiness, I should say. And we're really close to finishing tradition, so I might just focus on finishing that first before building anything else. So what do we have left to do? Nothing really. So I guess I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and any feedback goes a long way to helping me. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care.